Hey there everyone, James Lambert here. Hope you're absolutely thriving and living your life with great passion and purpose. So good morning to you. I'm out one of my daily walks with Max, and I'm not sure what I'm going to entitle this video, but what's been on my mind is taking things for granted. And now what just struck me is most every day for convenience, I walk in the same area of land, and it is very beautiful and I am grateful, but I realised what came to mind was the routine and the familiarity of it can lead to a certain taking for granted. And now if it's not this in your own life, it might not be a walk, but it could be a daily commute. It could be with your work colleagues or associates. It could even be your parents or grandparents, if you have the privilege that they're still alive and with us and with you. Or even more so maybe, your significant other, your partner, your wife, your girlfriend, what have you. And I realised that it's not necessarily contempt, that's far too strong a word, but familiarity. Do you know, just because you see them so frequently, there's a certain amount of taking for granted that can just slip in. And I'm speaking from experience, I speak for myself, but I invite you to ask yourself privately, in your own thoughts, to question, what or who are you taking for granted? And you know what, just as I speak this, I realise maybe the biggest one, and maybe perhaps the most overlooked, could be your own damn self. You could be taking your miraculous life for granted. The fact that you uniquely see as you do, and hear that you do, and create as you do, and would be missed as you would. Do you take that for granted? You know, what an opportunity amidst all the turmoil and the uncertainty and whatever the future may or may not bring you and myself. You know, today is another opportunity to show up, to learn, to be kind, to be compassionate, to be loving and to be loved, to be at peace in your thoughts, in your speech, in your behaviour, to show up, to learn, to sing, to laugh. What a privilege that is. And so you see, this is all I say in the spirit of, if not outright balance, at least accepting the more helpful aspects of our nature as well as the more unhelpful. Sure, you can get your fill of all the shit news, stick on BBC, Fox News, whatever nonsense they're churning out, but let's not deny all the good things that are happening and all the wonderful people that are showing up and helping others, including yourself. So again, I invite you to ask, what or who are you taking for granted? And if it is yourself, make a little promise to yourself that from now on you will do your best, for you are but human, but to recognise your worth and to live flat out with passion and purpose, and to take care of yourself in both mind, body, emotion and spirit. So I think I'll leave it there for today. What or who are you taking for granted? And no longer let the everyday or routine become everyday or routine. Because I often think, look, I see this particular view every day. Indeed, I see my little friend there, Max, every day. But that doesn't take away from the power and the wonder and the delight and the joy of it all. Indeed, I ask myself sometimes, if this were the very last day, this isn't morbid, for one day it will be. Now, we've all got an expiration date, at least in this body of ours. One day, if this were to be my last day, I looked upon this view, how would that alter things? What kind of newfound levels of appreciation and gratitude could I find if looked upon not only as if for the first time, but as if for the last time. And I'll leave you with that thought. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for those of you that have subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you to those that have liked the Facebook public page. And thank you for those of you that leave supportive and encouraging comments. I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day. Look after yourselves. Bye for now.